Hello kids and welcome back to Life in the Woods. We have a sheep on drugs and a structure that I think never found before. I don't remember seeing this like ever. So we're gonna check this out. Also, one more thing. I was editing the last recording session today, and you know, this is about how things are gonna look when we're home. And we did the right side of the atlas. You know, we fixed the outside area that we didn't uncover. Oops. Why? I am so sorry, little one. Okay, this is... I have to admit, I have been working on some little project. Yeah, that little bit of compost gets to stay. I was working on my mod pack again, and I was literally working on it until like 10 minutes ago, and now I'm here and everything looks very different from what I had going on. So I'm a bit confused right now. I assume we have not been here. I think maybe we have found this before, but I'm not entirely sure. Is there anything in there? Nope. We'll loot everything right away. Okay, I guess it's like a little jumping pit. Unless you have like some super scepter. Okay, I was about to say, you know, if you renamed it to like, I don't know, magic wooden sword or something, but it is renamed. Gosh darn it. This looks cute! I feel like I have seen this before. I really feel like I've seen this, but I don't remember seeing it, that's the problem. So if I say, oh, new structure, then chances are it isn't. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Honestly, I kind of want to build a little tree house at some point. Because it's just the vibes. Like, you can just then, you know, maybe not that many balconies, but like this looks really nice, and you have nice views. Like, the sunset there. I love it. Anyway, let's also grab... I think we needed an empty hand for this. Okay, you need to sneak into more things. I hate it. This thing, it scares me. Okay, we grab all of this too, and then we put away the dead pig. And then everything that we just picked up. I know a painting is not the most amazing loot, but I don't care, it's going in there. So, yes. Maybe new, I don't know. In my opinion, this is a new structure either way. We have not discovered this exact structure before, right here in this spot. So, it's new. Change my mind. Maybe one day I'll remember how many structures there are. One day. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. It's kind of cool. Okay, yes, we were, you know, doing this little path in the top left. And I have to go back to the bottom right. Oh boy. Yeah, it looks cool. I like it. It's a vibe. Wait, are there multiple beehives in there? Or is it just that one? I don't know. Either way, we move on. We have a lot of exploring to do still. And when I noticed that we didn't fully uncover the right path, I was so annoyed. I was sitting here editing, having a decent day, and then I saw that and I just slammed my hands against my face. And wanted to cry a little bit. Because it's not like we really have a waystone anywhere there. I could actually check in a minute if there's like anything Yeah, snow biome. Wow. I didn't even place a waystone at the crazy crag cave. Should have done that. I mean, to be fair, it's not that far away from home. Yes, we did a little oopsie there. Yes, everyone watching this also did the oopsie. I could never do oopsies by myself. There's so many of these mushrooms here, come on. Don't mind if I borrow some. You know, we've been running around for so long now. This is the longest traveling journey we ever had. To be fair, we did stop at home a few times, you know, to stock up on food again, but then we were out and about again. But, you know, I just spent so much time working with different biomes, you know, and like different mobs even, you know, just putting in some mods, seeing what works together and what doesn't. You know, I come back to this area that we have went through hundreds of times basically. This is nothing new, but it is so pretty and it looks so different to what I've been looking at a lot this evening. Not all evening. Oh my god, this is so pretty. So yeah, I love this mod pack. If my mod pack is ever going to see the outside world, or like better, the outside world is going to see the mod pack. I'm scared about ever putting it out there, because then you have amazing mod packs like Life in the Woods, and I can't compare with that. I don't know, like I said, it is something that I haven't worked on for a long time. I actually kind of restarted everything. I mean, I looked at the mods that I had before, downloaded most of them again. I left some of them out for now, but I also found a lot of amazing new mods that I had no idea existed. Oops. So, yeah, I don't know. I've been having a fun little evening, I guess. Also, the boyfriend and I went to the... How did you pronounce it? Chirology today? Chirology? Chirology, I think maybe it is. Because I had a whitlow for almost 4 weeks now, I think, and the boyfriend had this ingrown toenail that now looks like absolute death. And I mentioned before a few episodes ago, my whitlow has gotten a lot better. I mean, it's not like completely normal again, but it's not really swollen anymore. And like, even when the doctor looked at it, it was like, oh my god, there's pus under your nail, you need to go get surgery on this. You know, it still looks a bit weird, but it's fine. There's nothing really going on there anymore, which makes me very happy. Like, my body was just like, surgery? Nah, we're healing this on our own, never mind then. So, I do appreciate that. The boyfriend, on the other hand, he got a few prescriptions from the doctor for now. So then we went over to the pharmacy and basically took all the meds they had there, because the doctor was just like, take this, take this, take this, take this, and oh, also get this for when you come for surgery. It's just like, what? So yes, the boyfriend is going to get surgery on his foot next week. And then he has to rest. And I don't know, it's scary stuff. Very scary stuff. So props to him for going through with that. I mean, it's not like he has many other options, but I already got a little bit dizzy while just being in the same room as him, and the doctor, like, just putting pressure on different parts of his toe, and like in general, it's like, I am not going to become a doctor in this life. Which is sad, because I think it's an interesting job, and I love the whole helping people aspect of it. But it's like, I can barely see my own blood. I can't even really help my loved ones when they're injured, because I just get really dizzy when I see a lot of blood, so... And let's be fair, when you're in the medical field, you're going to see a little bit more than just a little bit of blood here and there. You're going to see some really disgusting stuff. And I could not handle that, so not in this life. Probably also not in the next, because I'll still be traumatized from this one. Do we happen to have any penguins here? No. Very sad, because I found the mod for penguins. Yes, I didn't download that yet. Just downloaded some, like, basic, essential mods, in my opinion. Congrats, Kiwi. Thing is, while I was previously working on the mod pack, like 2, 3, 2.5 probably, let's say 2.5 years ago, I had like, I don't know what caused it, but I couldn't start the game because I had downloaded like a bunch of mods at once. And like some of them, but not just some, there was one mod that didn't like Decocraft. And I don't know why. I still don't know which mod it was. But Decocraft is currently working. And I just like went through all the beautiful things you have a Decocraft version 1.12. And we have so many beautiful things there that I just would die for to have in this version. I really have to see if there's some kind of way to get those items into this version. But I would just absolutely love that. Because Decocraft is one of my favorite mods. I love it. I love it a lot. I really do. You know, some penguins would have been nice. You know, the next time we will find penguins, we'll forget our name tags at home, so they'll despawn again. To be fair, for the first time I didn't know they existed. My first time ever finding penguins was in this Let's Play. So I don't think you can blame me for not having name tags ready for mobs that I didn't know about, and even then didn't know about that they would just despawn if you leave the area. So, you know, but... It happened a few times. We went through snow biomes without any name tags. Knowing myself, there probably will be a few more times where we go through snow biomes without name tags, because I kind of forget that sometimes. Yeah. Okay, just a little bit more. Still very much annoyed about that time. One episode ago now, where I was talking about how we can nicely explore the left corner there while literally sitting in a still a little bit undiscovered area. Not my biggest brain moment. We'll fix it, don't worry. Technically, we have all the time in the world. It just means we get to appreciate the beauty of some of these biomes a lot longer. But at the same time, I don't know. I do want to keep working on the cabins, both the beach and the mountain cabins. I want to do some stuff in the house. I finally want to get the tree farm set up, so that also means we need to do some more trading. Unless we happen to find a villager that has a plum sapling while, you know, still uncovering all of this. You know, talking about a village, like villager, while there's a village, I should not tap a ravine in a ravine near a village. Okay, I'm gonna be a bit careful around here. Dude. Yeah, no, thank you. If we happen to find a villager in here, you know, just maybe has a sapling that we need. Dude, why does the cobble... I love this game. Can I... No, I can't normally harvest it. Okay, then it gets to stay. Hello. Cinnamon sapling. We have those. Dude, ravine of death. Curry rice. Very lovely, but not what I need. Aw. Onion. We have onions. That's okay though. We still burrow with these. That's all vanilla stuff. What's going on with these villagers here? I'll take those. That goes into good loot. Even the thorns can go in there. They're not good loot, but I don't care. Random seed goes in there. Sugarcane goes in there. You really... No, you're a zucchini guy. Okay. That's a damn good deal. I rarely look at them. Because, you know, they usually just have food. And we have food. We have food at home. Wait. Trying to hide. I just have to make sure that you're not hiding any good deals, okay? I'm sorry. And... grab a new one. Hello. Yeah, this is an interesting village, I have to say. And honestly, come on, I'm gonna make things a little bit easier for them. What? Sometimes I really don't understand what's going on here. Why is there gravel on the... What is this field? Really? Cherry. You're the cinnamon guy. Okay, I guess not today. I would have appreciated it though. I really would have. Okay, also no plant megapack crops around there. Come on. And now we have ocean ahead of us. We're out of boats. Life is a mess. Oh boy. I mean, to be fair, the villagers at home, we have quite a lot. I don't know how many exactly. I think we have like 6, 7 or so. Quack, quack, quack. And yeah, we already traded quite a lot with them. So at some point they have to give the right sapling, you know. At some point. We put all but 2 away. And there we go. Oh, actually we need to go a little bit further down. If only. In a way, I think one of the reasons why I might not be like, okay, we'll explore, you know, the upper half of the map, go home for a while, we do the right side, go home for a bit, then we do the bottom, go home for a bit, you know, and then lastly the left side, and then once again we return home. One of the reasons why I think deep inside of me I'm doing this kind of all in one go. I want those hecking missing saplings. That's just the thing. I want them. We're not starting the tree farm until we have all of them. We're missing 1. So... I mean, to be fair also, at first I didn't really look at the villager deals. Who knows, maybe there's one villager like basically next to our house, like in like these villages maybe, that has one for sale. And we just don't know, because we never checked. But in a way I'm also still hoping to maybe find one in the wild. Which is kinda unrealistic. Because I feel like you just find the same trees over and over. A little bit more to this side. But yeah, it's also just a lot of fun. I did not zoom for that long. The game just didn't want to stop. Okay, No, you're my boat. Come back. Get back here. Stop. Just... Oh, there it went. Okay, that was a struggle. Why do I even care so much about these boats? It's not like they're expensive to make. Oh. No, this is one of these moments where it's why I do not like being on sand and gravel. I have no trust. Oh, clover patch. Okay. Ooh! One of those, like, purplish biomes? Whatever the... I'm really... No, the lavender! Oh, I love them. I can't believe we got a second one while exploring the area around our home. I love the lavender fields. 10 out of 10 biome. And I was already happy about seeing that redwood forest, because they have pretty flowers, but who needs pretty flowers when you can have purple? But just... This is a little paradise. Okay. First I thought it was one of those biomes where the jacaranda trees spawn as little bushes, but I'll take this instead, not a problem. Just the beehive in the middle of the tree there. Okay, I thought this was another ravine at first, but I'm strong. We're not checking out any caves right now. Okay, it's a small biome, but a little teeny. If I see salt at the entrance, then we're checking it out. Especially because this isn't like a cave. I think this is just like a little... Okay, never mind. There's the rest of the cave. I thought this would just be a little... walkable area. Okay, I thought I saw cobblestone there and, you know... If there would have been a spawner, we would have, you know, not just walked away. Okay, it's gonna get dark soon, so... what is inventory management? We grab that, and then... plants. That's a single variety flower. Okay, nice, those all went in there still. That, and then blocks. Then we find a little area to put down the bed without having to destroy any of these pretty flowers. It's just so pretty. Can we please sleep? Please. Come on. Don't be like that. Okay, I'm gonna sit up for if by then. Come on, dude. Also, I don't like how little food we have left. I really don't like it. Okay. Oops. Also, this goes back. And yeah, that tiny little gap. It's not gonna be ignored. Pretty flowers. This is so hard to just drive by. I love those biomes. Technically we still need some leaves and stuff, but getting these to grow is a complete struggle. Actually, I should try maybe... One of the things I don't think I tried while testing out how to grow them in creative mode was trying it in a redwood forest biome. I tried like everything else. So I'll try to give that a try at some point. I'll try. Okay. Honestly, those two little things are also gonna be uncovered, just in case. I think we should be fine, but, you know, just to make sure. Why am I getting tired now? I took like a 2 or 3 hour nap today. On accident. It was just... I was kind of exhausted from being out and about and... didn't sleep that well. I mean, I slept okay-ish. Could have went a lot worse, but... I don't know. I had some weird dreams. And then I had a dream during the nap that I like manufactured some collectible rubber ducks. Like I had like a whole series of them going. And now I kind of want to make collectible rubber ducks, but I don't know. One day. But not anytime soon. Maybe it's just in a way that I've been playing Life in the Woods so often lately before going to bed that my body sees Life in the Woods and goes, okay, sleepy time soon. Which, I don't really know if that's a good thing. At some point I have to record more during the day, which is gonna start happening late summer, I'd assume. Is that just weird? Yeah, weirdly positioned blocks, okay. But for now, I prefer to record at night, just due to less background noises and all that stuff. Which, you know, we have to see how things turn out to be. Can we... Okay. I was a little bit confused because we were like right at it and it just didn't uncover for some reason. That stupid thing in the right bottom corner that we didn't really get. I think when we're at home, there would be like this one little pixel line there that isn't fully uncovered, and that would annoy me for the rest of this playthrough, and like this playthrough is going to be endless, so catch me turning immortal just to keep playing Life in the Woods. Until we find that hacking origin island, we are not even going to consider stopping, okay? Why am I so tired right now? What is this? Is this getting old? Okay. Just a tiny bit more, and then I think we'll do the left side, because we have this kind of conveniently placed waystone. And then in theory we could go home, stock up on food, explore like this little patch first, fix this little corner, and then do that. Because I want to leave that patch for last, this whole area here. Because that's still some actual fun exploring, you know, or a wide area while what we're doing here is just kind of walking in a straight line, you know? Which is still exploring, but not as much. I try to stay on track, not get distracted by pretty flowers and all that, because then it's always like, oh, just these zigzag lines. Which is it's not that helpful when you try to do this in, you know, a straight line. Okay, this... Sorry for stopping for a second. Oh, these water lilies look so cute. Leave my boat alone, please.